It's 8:42, and a Calgary-based company called First Defense Face Masks have expanded their operations to now produce fully certified medical face masks. CEO and founder Bo Taylor joins us this morning. Hi, Bo.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Congrats on this. Tell us about First Defense and your masks.
Yeah, for sure. Well, at the start of the pandemic, we started importing lots of medical supplies for different organizations and companies like Alberta Health Services. And at the start, it became very evident that it was very hard to get your hands on some actually Canadian-made medical supplies. So that's kind of where the whole vision started, was how could we actually bring that supply chain back to Alberta, where we could then employ hundreds of Albertans and bring that money back to the Canadian economy. And not only that, we can control the raw materials that actually go into each finished product.
So, Bo, where are they made and how are they made?
Yeah, so they're made in Calgary. So our facility is just north of Glenmore here. And it's quite a process to make it. Obviously, all the raw materials are sourced from all over, and mainly we're sourcing a lot of them from actually right here in Alberta with partnerships we've made. But yeah, that's kind of the process. It's quite a process to put all the pieces together, but it's something that's 3 months in the making now, and it's here.
And are you getting lots of response from across the country, from outside of Canada even, looking for your product?
Yeah, definitely. Well, right now we're focusing on supplying Canadians. That's kind of always been our driver from the very start. Mainly, the organizations like Alberta Health Services, and then the smaller guys too, like the physios and the chiros and the medical doctors that need to keep their doors open during this pandemic, and making sure we can get it's easy accessible for them.
Well, what a difference a year makes. So last year I knew nothing really about face masks. Now they're in my wardrobe and in rotation in different colors. So I've got kind of a technical question for you. What makes a medical mask certified, fully certified, if you will, compared to the ones maybe that we even got from McDonald's and Tim Hortons at the beginning of the pandemic?
Well, it comes down to the actual filtration layer that's in the mask, and that's the middle layer. And that's the actual layer that's actually stopping the bacteria like entering your mouth. So that's a really important piece to the whole mask, and that's kind of the first piece of the puzzle that we wanted to bring to Alberta as well. And we've partnered with an Edmonton company that focuses on making that part of the mask. So now we can actually have those testing results right here in-house versus having something that's kind of imported and you don't really know what goes into making that piece.
Are you making face masks that are non-medical? I mean, I personally would love to buy from a Calgary company. So is that an option for us at this point?
Yeah, definitely. It is a very similar mask. It's just the medical masks go through a higher testing protocol.
Gotcha.
And that's through the ASTM standard. So it needs to make sure it hits those certifications in order for it to be called a medical mask. But we are supplying non-medical masks too. And all the information is on our website if anyone's looking for more information.
Well, tell us about the economic impact. Did this require you to hire some more Calgarians? Did it increase perhaps the space that you needed? How's that end?
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to continue here more and more. But at the height of our capacity, we're going to be able to do 500,000 masks per day. And when we get to that point, it'll be bringing over 150 jobs to Alberta, and specifically Calgary and Edmonton. Which will then bring back $7.5 million in salaries back to the Albertan economy. So as we grow and expand more and more, we can then make all the other pieces of that mask, like your ear loops you see and the nose piece that you see, and we can bring those back to Alberta too and continue to bring more jobs.
Another great success story. Thanks for joining us, Bo. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate your time.
That is Bo Taylor, CEO and founder of First Defense Face Masks. You can go online, get more info, firstdefensefacemask.com.